What's up, Internet? It's your boy RC, aka Saltcat, aka Strawberry Bat. Today, I'm going to be filming my first video for my YouTube channel, which is going to be called Saltcat. And I felt like doing some makeup because I have like a shit ton of Colourpop, and it's so much that I just like I can't keep it all to myself. I must share it with the world. So I'm a really big fan of monochromatic looks. So today we are going to be taking the Cloud Spun palette, which is full of beautiful, beautiful pinks. Have a glare. It's good for your eyes. And I also have the Fade into Hue palette, which is just rainbow. And so I'm going to be taking some of the pinks from this, but trying to focus mostly on the Cloud Spun palette. I already have my face. I always use this Neutrogena Hydro Boost water gel with hyaluronic acid as like my moisturizer underneath foundations, and then I've got just like a little bit of cotton candy flavored chapstick to keep it extra fancy on the lips. Let's go ahead and prime the face. I'm going to use e.l.f. Hydrating Primer, and I think I'm going to use I'll use 2 pumps of that. And I'll just use the same brush that I use to moisturize my skin. I'm a really big fan of Real Techniques brushes. I could have just used 1 pump. I think I'm just going to spread this out like all over the face, because this stuff has a weird smell. It's like somewhere between silicone-y and then like cucumber. Like if cucumbers were made out of silicone, that would be the exact smell. So just a little bit about me. I'm 25. I live in Frierson, Louisiana, which is like just south of Shreveport, Louisiana, which is the 4th saddest city in America. I do not live far enough away from it to not be sad, which is unfortunate, but you know, we be living, and it's fine. I love makeup. I've been doing makeup on myself and other lucky people. I wouldn't say I'm a professional makeup artist. I would say that I have the skill level of a professional makeup artist, but I don't have a career in makeup. I've done like makeup for my friends, and I've done makeup for a singular photo shoot for a brand of clothing. And then I'm going to prime with Urban Decay's Primer Potion. It's tried and true, one of my favorites. So things that I'm going to be bringing to this channel are authenticity. You can see I have some breakouts and some stubble, and just like you can clearly see one of my nipples through my shirt. You know, like we just keep it real cute here. I value authenticity in people because it's like we're in end times now. Like there's literally like not a better time for me to be doing this. Nor is there really a worse time. Just get all of my hair out of my face. I'll be bringing authenticity and realness in the drag sense of the word. I really like whenever I want to achieve a look or achieve a result of something, I make sure that I really, really go for it. There's not really another way to be, you know? You just have to do it. Sorry, I'm just looking for a... Actually, that'll do. Alright. So the one thing that I forgot to do was, like, clean all of my brushes. So, I don't think anybody keeps their makeup brushes as clean as they think they do, unless you're, like, a professional makeup artist. And I am no exception. So what I like to do is I take, like, a makeup wipe. The ones that I'm using currently are the Neutrogena makeup wipes, just the ones in the blue pouch everybody knows. And I like to keep one of those handy so that I can just, like, whisk my brush in them and then just hope for the best. And then I will then take that brush that is like, because if you use like the wipe, then it'll leave some kind of residue on the brushes, so you just want to, and on that residue is going to be like more makeup particles. So what you want to do after that is take like a clean towel and then just dry your brush off on that before you put it on your eye. Alright, so I normally like to start with brows, but I think that my brows are actually in a really good place today. Something I will not be bringing you is consistency. Sometimes my face will be shaved. Sometimes it will not. Sometimes I'll have breakouts. Sometimes I will not. Sometimes I'll wear foundation. Sometimes I'll just do concealer. Sometimes it'll just be some eye looks or like an eye and a lip. I'm going to be doing, whenever I do makeup for you, I'm going to be doing it as I feel like I'm doing it in the real world. Like I'm not doing it specifically to create for this. This is just like a might as well kind of thing. I'm here to like hang out and do stuff, and we're just gonna go for it, you know? Every time we're just gonna go for it. And there will be more of these, whether people watch them or don't, because I have so many Colourpops. I need to use them all. I love makeup, and I really love Colourpop. I love this concept of like the 9 pans. So like, I have every single of their monochromatic 9-pan palettes. Like they came out with a couple of different ones, like the Anna and Elsa palette, and then like the Baroque. There's just like a couple of 9-pans that I don't have, but all of their monochromatic ones and their cloud dye collection that has the like neat like greens and stuff, I have all of them. I just think that there's such a neat idea. Like you have, I'm a slut for anything monochromatic. I just love it. It's so great. Oh, we smoke weed here, by the way, so I'm very stoned. You must bear with me. Alright, so let's get into some makeup. We have our primers on. We're going to start with the eyes, because I don't know. I have not worked with the pinks yet. I don't know if they're going to leave my whole face pink. Alright, so I'm going to take, from the Blush Crush palette, I'm going to take Lovesick, which is that highlighty color right there, and I'm just going to hit my brow bone with it. It'll be a nice complement to these pinks. And I'm debating on whether or not, like, doing the format of these videos, like, doing, like, one eye off camera and, like, coming in with the intro, because I watch beauty makeup tutorials, like, I watch the beauty side of YouTube, like, a lot. which is a whole inspiration for me to like start doing this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time now. I just didn't. I did not have the confidence in myself that I have now. And also, we're in end times, and I have no fucks left to give. Alright. So, what better time than now? If you feel like doing this, you should also do it. I will watch you. It'll be great. Just, do whatever you want. Oh, cooking channels, too. I love cooking channels. That'd be so dope. To just... So I always thought it would be a dope idea to just have this... Because I've been on YouTube since I was, 14. I don't have any videos up anymore. But they would just be, random, vlog-type videos, and then I had a couple of makeup reviews and, a guy liner tutorial, but the most views that I ever got was, 800. And I'm fine with that. It was just, a thing that I did at the time. So I really wanted to get back to that, because I really did enjoy it. Alright, now, from that Fade into Hue palette, we're going to take Lovecraft, which is that second pink right there. And I really want to use Fantasyland, that, shiny-ass pink that's right there. Holy shit. So nice. But we're going to take Lovecraft. We're going to circle that in the crease. Well, I say circle. I'm not sure if I want to go for a circular look or if I want to go for, my usual look, which is, kind of a blown-out, cat-eye situation. But we'll just throw it in the crease, and we'll see, how it's going to go down as we get there. This is really nice. I really like Colourpop's formulas. They're affordable, and they're just extremely nice. I think we are going to go for, my typical cat eye shape, so what we're going to do is we're going to pat it down there. Ignore all the veins on my lid. The Urban Decay primer is really translucent. What I normally do is I'll use the Urban Decay primer, and then on top of that, I will use MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly, and it's got a peachiness to it that will cover all of the veins on my lids, and sometimes I'll use Decolor Correct underneath my eyes as well. I have hooded eyes, or not hooded eyes, but I have deep set eyes, so they can be kind of a bitch sometimes, and it's not always that fun. Alright, so I will actually end up doing one eye completely. I know I highlighted both eyes at the same time, but whenever I don't know what I'm doing, I like to just do one first, so that way I know how to do it all the way through, and I can just repeat on this eye, and it's just a lot easier for me, so that's what we're going to do. And this is a nice, really soft pink. I love that. Alright, I'm just going to blend out with the same brush that I used as my highlight. Oh yeah, like I said before, I'm a really big fan of Real Techniques brushes. I have a very good collection of them. I use them every single time I do my makeup. Just a big fan. I was also a big fan of Sam and Nicola Chapman, who created them. They are the Pixie Woo sisters. If you two are in the beauty side of YouTube and you know exactly who I'm talking about, then you know that they are amazing people. Also, something that I've noticed, I have a private playlist on my YouTube that is entitled My Favorite Looks, and it is a compilation of 500 different videos of makeups that I love. And it seems that the Pixie Woo channel is either not... they're taking their videos down, or something is happening, because I cannot find half of the videos that are in my fucking playlist, because a lot of them are by Pixie Woo, and I'm just all those looks, how could you let all of those looks escape from the library of YouTube? How dare you? It's when the Library of Alexandria burned down. It's like the great purging of data. Like, how dare we, as a society, like, be able to just let shit go like that. Sometimes I still take my finger and just give that a nice blend. It's still looking a little bit like blocky over here, but that's partially due to the primer, partially due to the other primer, and partially due to my own human error. But I'm flawless, and nothing I do is ever incorrect, so, you know, do with that what you will. Let's see, we're going to take something. So the brushes I've been using, this is a medium shadow brush, which it's huge. It's like if you want like a wash of color, like this is the one that you do. I always do my brow bone with it. I actually the other day I used this brush, just this one brush, to do like an entire eye look. So if you're interested in seeing that, you let me know, because I will do the thing and it will be great. And then the brush that I use for my crease is a Essential Crease brush, I think. I can't really read it that well. And then on a base shadow brush, which is the one that everybody knows, it's very comparable to a MAC 217. It's just a good-ass brush. It's just a really good brush. Alright, now we're going to dip into some colors from the Cloud Spun palette. We are going to take... I'm going to start with this one, I think. Either this one or this one. Yeah, going to take Pillowman. And we're just going to put that on the tip of the brush. Oh yeah, I'm really glad that I decided to do eyes first, because it's so much pigment. A lot of fallout in the pan, but you know, I'm not really concerned. And then we're going to start at my lid on the outer third, and then we're going to work our way in. And then work our way out. And then make sure it's nice and blended on the lid. And then drag that all the way on the inner part of the crease. It's looking very Pepto-Bismol right now. And I'm kind of here for it. And I like to blend up into my eyebrow just because it's flattering on my eye shape. Sweet. Going back in. The brush that has the highlight on it. Just going to blend that out. Just kind of scrubbing it. And then we'll go on the outside. And just make sure that those edges are blended. And we'll have something like that. I'm going to take a little bit more of that color, just on the tip. I'm just going to, like, literally just go boop, tap out, and then start right here, and then go all the way in. Then blend up. Glorious. All right. What should we do next? I'm going to go ahead and take this color all across the eyelid as a base for the rest of the, I'm going to use some shimmery stuff here in a second, so we make sure that it's got a good base. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to deepen up the crease by, let me see, let me get another brush. Here's a beloved favorite. This is an It Cosmetics brush, and it's like, it says it's a crease brush, and it is a crease brush. I use it for my crease all the time, but what it is a, like, small pencil brush, and it looks like that. It's so cute, so tiny. It's got yellow on it right now, but I'm just gonna wipe that off, you know, pretend it doesn't exist. And then we're gonna take Bonbon, which is that super bright pink that's right there, and we're going to just whack that in a little bit closer. So all the whoa shit. Yeah, just whacking that in the crease, right underneath everything else. And then right on the lid. This color is so pretty and it's so bright. It's brighter than I thought it was going to be, which is great because I love a super bright pink. Then we'll go back in with our previous colors and we'll just blend that out. Alright, I think that that's sufficiently built up enough where we can put something on the lid. Now, I am really torn because, no I'm not, I'm going to use Cotton Cloud, that color right there. Yes. Take this on a little tiny, on a shading brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to, so I don't like to wet my brush and then dip into eyeshadows, because some eyeshadows, even if they're meant to be used wet, can still seal on you, which is really, I don't understand why it happens, but it happens to me, and it's really annoying because then I have to scrape off like a top layer of eyeshadow just so that I can use my eyeshadow that's underneath it, and I don't really like doing that. So I'm going to take it, first of all, I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to take it dry, and I'm going to put that in the middle of the lid. Oh, nut. Like, what? Oh, yeah. And then we're just going to bring it softly up into the crease, and we're just going to use that shade by itself to, like, loosely cut the crease. Because I like a nice, like, cut crease, but on my eye, like, I don't need to, unless I'm doing, like, drag makeup, I don't need to, like, cut my crease with concealer. It's just already deep right there, so I just take it right up to that, and sometimes even in it a little bit, and just, it does it for me. That's pink, and it's shiny. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. I'm going to take Colourpop, which is this shiny one right here, and here you can see it better if I do it like that. Colourpop's that one in the middle on the top. I'm going to take that and use that to blend into the outer corner on the other side of this brush. And just where those two meet, I'm going to put that and then blend it on into the middle of the lid. And take a little more. There we go. Yeah, multi-dimensional, that's what we go for. Now what? You know, I think this is going to be one of the days where I just do eyes. I think it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Like, why? Why not? I don't feel like doing anything else. I just want to do eyes. Especially with, like, it's springtime, like, this primer is giving me, like, a nice moist effect. Like, just a little blush, a little bit of primer, and, like, a cute little lip gloss. Like, and a strong, like, pink eye. I think that's going to do good. But I got to make sure I do my brows, too. My brows aren't actually really looking pretty decent right now. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Let's see. So, inner corner. Gonna take Chicle, which is the lightest shade in the palette. It's that one right there. And I'm probably going to end up using that pressed glitter in the middle. It looks so moist and shiny. Like, it needs to be on my eyeball. It's going to. It's going to have a happy home. Precision smudge brush. Yeah, Real Techniques Precision smudge brush. It's stained blue, but it won't stop me. We're in this now. And I think that Chicle is actually a Super Shock from Colourpop, which is like, they're really buttery and smooth, but they have like a texture to them that's just, it's really unique. Like, they're very cushiony. They're best applied with a finger because it just grabs on better. But I'm not shoving my pinky right there right now. Like, that's not the look we're going for. It might be the look we're going for. Hold on. That is the look we're going for. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I am shoving my pinky in here. Look at me, a liar. Just chilling. And then we'll blend it out with the... So, like, the best way to apply these with a brush is to actually just swirl your brush a lot in the thing until it kind of gets a little crummy. And then you just pick up those crumbs, and then you use that. And then we'll blend this up into that crease line up there. Like, how could you not love that? That's amazing. Holy shit. Like, so good. Alright. Lower lash line. Let's do some stuff. So, first of all, I also have a myriad of Colourpop liners. So you guessed it. The pink one's going on the waterline. It's going to be so great. This is called Insomniac. How perfect is that? It's currently like normal, like nighttime hours, I guess, at the moment, but I am notorious for being awake at like 7 o'clock and not having been to bed yet. So I really enjoy the cream gel liners. I love that they come in so many different colors. And I also love that I'm so pale, so all of these colors that I have will show up on me, because a lot of them are pastels. I'm going to take that on the lower lash line a little bit as well. So I'll meet up this wing that's right, that we're creating with the eyeshadow. Yes. And then I'll take it about halfway underneath so that I have like that kind of situation going on. Alright, now we're going to take that same brush that we just used for the inner corner, and we're going to blend this up into the up into the wing and then just blend it on the eye itself. It looks so like, because it's a neon pink liner, but it is pulling neon, but it's also pulling like bubblegum, like Pepto-Bismol pink with this look, and I'm really here for it, honestly. It looks so good. But we're going to set that with that Bonbon color again, that bright pink that we used, and we're just gonna smudge this on the bottom. I like that. And now we're going to take the darkest pink in here. It is called Turkish Delight. It's that one that's on the left corner. Or it could be on the right corner. I have no idea how this camera is going to pull once I stop recording. And we're going to put that on the outer corner first. And then just drag it on in. And then drag it out into the wing. Alright, now we're going to go in, blend everything. Make sure everything is looking good, cohesive. Then we'll re-highlight the brow bone with that color. Lovesick. Yeah, from the Blush Crush palette. And then blend around this with your highlight color. Yeah, that looks great. All right. So now we're going to do some, I guess I'll repeat the steps on this other eye so that I don't look crazy. All right, so what are we doing? What did we just do? Yes, took Lovecraft. Lovecraft first, and then into the crease it goes. And then we're going to use it to start making the wing. Like, is this paint not stunning though? Like, holy dick, like, so good. I will not be a family-friendly channel. I mean, I'm friendly, my family is friendly, like, I tell, like, I use words like fuckery when talking to my, like, 12-year-old niece, so whatever's normal to your family, our family is very abnormal, dysfunctional, but yet, like, functional at the end of the day. Like, we all love and support each other, and we all appreciate each other's eclecticisms, and it's really lovely, and I'm very thankful for my family. Alright, now, into Pillowman. Holy shit, I keep, like, stabbing my brush into it, and it's just, like, creating so much fallout in the pan, and I feel really bad for it, because it's a really pretty color. And it does look like a pillow mint, or like you know those, like, wedding mints that people have at their weddings that no one eats, but, like, they're like, oh, these are so cute. Looks like that shit. So just, like, lightly. Oh, I dropped my brush. No. I dropped two brushes, apparently. we'll talk about that brush when we get to it. All right. No harm, no foul. I drop my brushes all the time. I do live in a little cramped area, but I do my makeup in a very cramped area. It's like an ironing board table, and I have it folded out and have like all of my makeup and stuff on it, and it's a good time. I enjoy it. I've always enjoyed this little thing. Then we're going into Bonbon, which is that bright ass pink. We will be putting that right here on the outside. Just dab it. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Pillow Talk goes across the whole eyelid. Duh. To provide a pinky base for all of our other shadows. Okay, that's as good as that's getting. All right. Bonbon. Into Le Crease. Also, this is like a very like blended, smoky-ish like kind of look, so you really don't have to worry about being super clean. Like, I think that I love messy, smudged, grungy makeup. So like it kind of like adds to my particular aesthetic. So if you share that kind of aesthetic, like where a little bit of mess like just adds to it, like hell yeah, like just go for it. At the end of the day, it just washes off. It's just makeup. Like, yes, makeup looks amazing whenever it's whenever it's flawlessly done, and whenever it's like, you know, meticulously placed. But makeup is also just as charming and endearing whenever you just go for it. That's the best thing. Like, just going for it. Because, like, you never know what you're going to be capable of until you do it. Like, whether you believe in yourself or whether you don't believe in yourself, like, you still have to, like, if you can just put forth the energy to, like, try, you never know what you'll, like, accomplish, bitch. Like, I never thought that I would be, like, happy in my own skin with the love of my life, like, living together, happy as fuck. Like, I never thought that I would achieve that. And, like, you know, some days I'm not happy. Like, I'm bipolar, by the way. I'm bipolar type 2, which means I get my high and low moods at the same time, which is a wonderful time for everyone involved in my life, including me. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm medicated. And, you know, we just do the thing. We just be winging it all the time. But I have, like, such a newfound, like, my partner is, like, so supportive, and just, it's so wonderful to have somebody that lives with you, like, to just be able to reassure you without you having to ask, and just feed your confidence. So pink. Insomniac is such a nice color. I love that. Cheek light, inner corner. This inner corner always turns out, like, more shiny than my other inner corner for some reason, and it irritates me. But, you know, don't always get the thing. Alright, and then Bonbon. Blend out with Bonbon. Oh, I didn't even take that underneath that. Wow, you can't really even fucking notice. Okay, great. Well, you don't have to like take this in the lash line. You can just go in with Bonbon. Bonbon's got your back. I think it's gonna turn out actually a little bit darker because this is just Bonbon and this is Bonbon and Turkish Delight. I'm gonna go back over real quick, like just to do the thing. No, I'm not, because that shit broke. I mean, there's still more in there. Like it was just the tip, but like all signs point to go fuck myself. Uh, so we'll just take that again. Turkish Delight. We'll just take a little bit of it just to do this, be able to do the same thing. Boom. And that's like all the color laid out on the eyes. Like, look how awesome that is. It's so good. Like, so proud. Like, look at this eye specifically. Like, oh yes. Nut. Taking that highlight again. Just gonna make sure everything is super well blended. And then blend this outer part as well. Go back in with my crease color and then just do that. So good. Alright, now I think my brows actually look fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my larger brush. I have two brushes that I like to use for my brows. One of them is a Real Techniques angled brush, and it's like good for like precision, making strokes and whatnot. And then this other one I actually just got at a craft store. It's a tack-on bristled brush. And it's called an angled shader, but I think it's Simmons is the only part of the name that I can make off, but it's just a long green, larger and fluffier version of that, and this gives you like soft brow down, like no worries. Just blowing the fallout out of my palette. And for my eyebrows lately, I've been using the That's Taupe palette. And I take this darkest color right here on the corner, and it's called Bedrock. Because my hair is brown right now. I know I need to get it done, but it's like, who really gives a shit right now? Like, there are much bigger things to worry about in the world, like just keeping your health about you. But yeah, so you see how like I just filled in my brow in like 4 seconds? Like, that is why I love this brush. Because it lays down, it picks up a lot of product, but it still manages to spread it pretty evenly. And, like, how wonderful is that? And then I'll just, like, scrub. Because I'm just going for, like I said, just a really light, defined brow moment today. I think that pairs well with the whole spring vibe, because thicker eyebrows and, like, well-defined eyebrows are very youthful, and spring is all about youth, you know? Oop. Youth is also about ambition. We are full of that right now. Because these eyebrows are trying it, bitch. But, you know, it'll be good. It'll be good. It's just makeup. It washes off at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. And one of my eyebrows always turns out better than the other one anyway, so, like, you know, this is canon for me. And because of the primer down, we can just, like, scrape this shit away. And it's fine. And these are my eyebrows. This is how I normally fill them in. And I just really like them like this. I've done, like, the whole, like, shave off, like, part of your eyebrow and, like, or just shave them off completely. I've pluck them, not pluck them. Now I like do just a little bit of tweezing every now and again. I like to keep the shape of them how they are right now. And like, you could just do this. Like, you don't even really need like mascara or anything like that. But I would like to do... I really want to try, because I got these false lashes from Colourpop too, and they're so cute. They're called Bay. Bay. And they look really cute. I love, like, spiky lashes like that are still, like, nice and fluffy. But as I say in the UK, I can't be arsed. Can't be arsed. Not gonna do it. So instead, I will just use... I think I'm going to use a brown mascara, because I think that that'll complement these this, like, spring vibe really well. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Great Lash. Like, it's so good. Sneeze. Oof. And normally I'd curl my lashes first, but like I said, can't be arsed. And this is in dark brown. It's a new one, so it's kind of like wet. But that's fine. Oh, I just stabbed myself in the eye. Shit, bitch, maybe I will do some lashes. And that's what it looks like with just a little bit of mascara on. Like, just, We'll do some on the lower lash line too, because I was, like, blessed with pretty decent eyelashes for a dude. So I just really like the way that mascara looks on my lower lashes especially. Whoa, what happened to my white balance? My fucking... creeping up. The white, it's creeping up. I, like, hope you guys can't hear, but I hear in the background my boyfriend's having a meeting in the living room, on the computer, so I hope that he's not, I hope that, you can't pick up on his conversations. Can't have you spying on my boyfriend, that's my job. It's like we live together, but I still have to be, like, up his ass all the time. It's great. That's, like, really cute. I like this, how it is right now, so I think I'm gonna go, like, sans foundation, sans lashes, let's do blush, highlight, lip. So, for blush, I'm gonna take this really old Tokidoki brush, and just a little bit of Urban Decay's Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in the shade Obsessed. And it's just, like, pink. It's like a nice little peroxide pink. And then we'll just add just, like, a little bit of this. Then we'll add some across the nose. Seems to be the new trend lately. But what I like to do is nose, chin, and then up here. Like the contours of the face. I'm not even going to do contour today. I like to be pretty heavily contoured. I use like a taupey, like gray eyeshadow. What do I use? use Copperplate. I use Copperplate from MAC. Like there's no tomorrow. And you just want to like, just add some blush. It just looks nice to have color in the face. And then whatever's left, you just kind of buff into it. I'm so pale, like you just kind of need a little bit of extra like pop of color to the face to just, especially whenever you're like, and whenever you have such like pink like going on the eyes, like, and this is true for like peach, orange, or like even purples. Whenever you have like such bright, intense colors on your eye, you can get away with using a little bit too much blush, especially if it's in a more muted color than what's going on in your eyes, because in relation to your face, it's not going to look that extreme. But I could be wearing a little bit less blush. But it'll be alright. We like blush here. This is a safe haven for blush lovers, I hope you know. Trixie Mattel, you are welcome here. You're welcome here. You're loved. You're accepted. It's great. Having a great time. Highlight? Yeah. Let me find my little highlighty brush. When you can't tell if it's for contour or highlight, so you just look at what residue's left on the brush. And I'm going to use Wet n Wild highlighter in Blossom Glow. It's, oh shit, bitch. Shade it a little bit. That doesn't work. To put it over here. But it's as you can see, it's blinding, and it's got like a slight, it's like a pink champagne kind of like reflect. So we're just going to go right here. Look over there. Oof. We're just going to go right here, and then all across the, like this part, and then just hit the brow bone. And then boom, like a healthy, cute little glow. We'll go a little bit above the apple of the cheek too. And I don't mind my texture being emphasized because I'm human and I'm not insecure about my, like, acne, because it used to be so much worse. Like, holy shit, like my whole face would be covered in acne whenever I was in high school. So I mean, like, I look so much better now than I did back then, so I'm really not worried about it. I didn't get hot until I was like 18, and then I was like, oh hell yeah, we're doing this now. I was in like Austin, Texas, in like my first apartment, and I was like living with an ex at the time, and I just like looked in the mirror and I was like, holy shit, I'm a man now. Like, alright, so chin, nose, oh, lip. Always get your Cupid's bow. Sometimes I like to be more precise with it, like I'll just do these lines, and then on the inside I'll actually contour that, because I like my Cupid's bow. I think it's very cute. And then we'll do, I like to do right here, just a little bit, in kind of like a triangle-y shape. That's the tea, bitch. That's what's up. Alright, now, lip. I am... just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for a gloss, and I'm gonna use L'Oreal's Infallible 8-Hour Pro Gloss in the shade Pink Topaz, and it looks like that, but obviously it's a lip gloss, so it's gonna sheer out whenever it gets on your lips, but it's still a really pretty ass pink. Like, I will say these have like the weirdest like smell to them. It's like between fruit and chapstick and like a fruit roll up. Oh shit, bitch. Like, you is fine. And this actually, this builds up to an even, like, brighter kind of thing. I feel like I need to contour my nose, because, like, my nose on camera is just, like, has my nose always looked like this? Like, what? Like, my nose looks so much better from, like, this angle, and then you get right here, and then it's like, oh, hey. But, nah, we're gonna, like, sans the contour today. We're not doing that shit. I feel like I might have over-highlighted my Cupid's bow. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, yeah, this looks great. I don't know. Like, eventually, like, I'll get into a format where this is, like, normal, and, this video is an hour long, so I'm gonna have to, like, obviously edit this down, but, you know, this raw footage is going to be, very fun for me to look at. And take some pictures, and then, like, do stuff. Bye. Ooh.